What's up, creative nerds? Björkvind here. If you've ever found yourself up at 2 a.m. doom scrolling Fiverr jobs or looking for gigs on Upwork, wondering, should I sell a course instead, or am I going to keep freelancing until my laptop and I become one? Then hang tight, this is the video for you. Today we're going to settle the age-old battle of digital products versus services. Which one actually makes you more money and which one should you pick? And hey, spoiler alert, I might be ruining my YouTube watch time with this, but the answer is both. You do need both. But hey, don't click away yet, because we're gonna dive into all the reasons why you should have both and how you should think about pricing these products in order to maximize the revenue that you bring in as a freelancer or creative entrepreneur. All right, let's talk about services first. You all know what this is. This is either coaching, freelancing, doing work and gigs and jobs for other people, aka getting paid to be smart on demand and sharing your expertise with other people in exchange for money that pays the rent or buys that new video game. And the thing about services is that they can bring in the big bucks. You do solve bigger problems when you're offering your services, and therefore you can charge more money. Usually when we talk about services, I'm thinking about services in the $1,000 and up range, 1,000, 5,000, 10K and up. And obviously that depends on the size of the problem you're solving. The bigger the problem, the higher the price tag you can charge. But the downside of services is obviously that you are the product, which means that if you don't go to work, you don't make any money. If you don't deliver the services, you're not going to get any more clients. And then of course the biggest downside is that if you have way too many clients when you haven't set any boundaries, you're going to spend all your week on 17 Zoom calls, which leads to having a mental breakdown. So services can be very lucrative, but also can take up all of your time, which means that you might feel like your work week is just chasing one client after another, doing revision work, and kind of hating the job that you made for yourself. But at the end of the day, you will get paid for all that work as long as you deliver it, and that can lead to feeling secure in your bank account, and that's nothing to scoff at. But of course, the flip side of the coin is selling digital products, which can make you money while you sleep. That is the eternal promise the marketing gurus online have told you, promising you passive income, but omitting the fact that you actually have to create those income streams, and that takes a lot of work. To run a digital product business is no easy feat either, but it is an amazing way to add income streams to your business, increasing your income without necessarily you needing to put in more work. And digital products come in all shapes and sizes: courses, ebooks, templates, preset packs. In the audio industry alone, I have done mini courses, flagship courses, template packs, sample packs, ebooks. So there's all sorts of digital products available for you to create, and it's something I recommend everybody have as a part of their business model. And the thing about digital products that's so awesome is that you can make it once and sell it for a really, really long time without putting in any additional work. Of course, the marketing and sales work is work, but it's not as heavy or as intense as the other stuff that you need to do, especially if you automate most of the process. And digital products also allow you to do cool stuff. For instance, let's flash back to when I went on tour in Alaska with an Americana band. We didn't make a lot of money, as indie bands do. We split, I think, $1,000 or something 4 ways at the end of the month-long tour, which is peanuts. But because I had a digital product business as well, I could just simply run a sale to my audience and make $1,000 in 24 hours on top of that. And the best part was that I didn't have to split it 4 ways. And so digital products are leverage. You can always fall back on them when you don't have any client work, and they just allow you to sell little miniature versions of your knowledge without requiring more of your time. And that also increases the type of audience and the amount of people that are maybe interested in hearing from you. There's only a certain amount of people that might be interested in your $5,000 service package, but there's a lot more people that are interested in your $50 product. And hey, although I skew heavily towards the digital product side, I know that the truth is you need both. Services give you cash injections, and so when you sign a client on at a $5,000 level, that's a lot of money coming in at once that you can use. But digital products give you stability and scalability. You can scale your product business because it doesn't require more of your time. So the best of both worlds is actually taking on both worlds. Clients bring you big paydays and products give you peace of mind between gigs, because sometimes client work can go up and down and you might not know where your next client is coming from. And that's when you can rely on your digital products to pay the bills. That's how I built my business, and that's how I run my business these days. I have client work in the mentorship and venture advising scene. I have the occasional coaching client through audio issues, and I do the occasional mixing job as well as a service. But most of my business is run on the digital product revenue streams of ebooks, courses, template packs, software products, things like that. And that gives me the freedom to pick the client work that I want to do, and I don't have to chase every client and do the work that I'm not passionate about. That's what I want for you. So if you already have a service and you're thinking about creating a digital product out of pieces of that service, go check out my Autopilot Products Masterclass at BBenediktsson.com. The link is down in the description below, and I'll share with you my 3-week roadmap to creating your first digital product. All right, that's it for today. I hope you found this useful. And if you did, please remember to like and subscribe and hit that notification button so you don't miss another video about digital products and online business. Remember, you don't have to choose between working one-on-one with clients and scaling your impact through digital products. You should be able to do both. It's really rewarding to work with clients to do something big and cool, but it's also really comfortable having digital products to rely on that pays you over and over again while you do the creative work you love doing. All right, thank you so much for watching. I'm BBenediktsson. I'll see you later.